Hey everybody, part 2 of this Skyrim walkthrough. So we are on the road approaching Bleak Barrow. We've already reached the mountain and we killed a couple bandits, so that's where we're at. My apologies for the last video. I realized that my levels were down really low on my mic and you could probably barely hear me during some of the louder parts of the game. So that's my fault, but I think I fixed it, so we should be fine now. Nope. Ah, damn it. Oh, so one of the mods I have is glowing ores, which makes all of the veins, the ore veins in the game a lot brighter and easier to see, which is really nice for especially some of the harder to find ones like ebony and gold and stuff like that. So they're a lot easier to spot from a distance. And that's iron, by the way. They turned iron into like this light yellow color instead of, I guess it's like a gray and red in the original game. I mean, well, you know, in the original, it's an original version. So I guess that didn't really translate well into a glowing version, so they made it like a bronze color. So I will give my tips, or at least from my experience playing this game several times in certain dungeons and whatnot, to get past certain elements, especially on the harder difficulties. Since I am playing on Legendary, you have to approach it a bit differently. I know in this first dungeon it's only like regular bandits and normal Draugr, but it obviously, the higher level you get, the more difficult it becomes, and then you have to kind of think about how you're going to approach a room full of enemies instead of just running in with your sword drawn. So I will give some tips on what I've done to get past some of these levels on Legendary, but I mean, I'm sure there are better ways. I'm just, I've played this a lot, so I've been around the block, at least these main quest areas. For this particular area, these are normal stupid bandits, but if you did what I did, you come up the ramp here and you stay sneaked. You can come all the way up and around, and they usually won't see you, and you can, except now they saw him. You can you can sneak up on these guys, and then you won't aggro all three of them because they're three. So see, right now I only have 2 aggro. There's a third one a little farther down. So if you don't go too far down, like, is that guy dead already? Oh no, he fell. So you only aggro the first 2. And see, there's the third one down there somewhere. Yeah, the best way to avoid arrows, obviously, is you kind of just like jump around. You can usually predict where they're gonna shoot for the most part. So I'm using Sky UI, which is an interface mod that changes all of the menus in Skyrim to be a little bit easier to manage, which is a big improvement to what the vanilla is. Kind of an arrow whore. I pick up arrows whenever I see them. Eventually you'll see my inventory and I'll have like 6,000 arrows or something, and I'll never ever use that many because by that point I won't even want to use my bow. See, now even though I said I was going to use like one-handed, two-handed weapons, I'm still like default to like sneaking around. It's good though, like in dungeons like this, just to, even if you're not going to go ahead and sneak the whole time, just to get a sneak shot off, because why not? You can, and if you're lucky and it's dark, you can probably get one or two before they actually spot you. Wait, where's my shield? Oh wait, no, hold on. Fuck. And I missed. Keep running out of here. Watch it. One of the bad things about Skyrim is that, like, that guy, my follower, is like beating his face in, and the whole time he's focused on me, but I haven't really done anything. Shit. So this is why I save level ups. That's a quick tip. Is like when you level up, you get full health. So I usually save my level ups until I'm about to die, and then I use them. And as you can see, I haven't used any perks yet because I haven't decided what I want to invest in. I'll probably go two-handed, but even though I'm using one-handed right now, I'll probably go two-handed because it's pretty fun, and probably heavy. I'm gonna probably just build a warrior because I've never really built a normal like warrior that wasn't, you know, heavy on sneak and archery and stuff like that. So I'll probably go like two-handed and heavy armor. Maybe I'll shift into block because there's some cool perks inside of block that you can do. Bashing becomes really powerful when you like get all these perks. So, you know, maybe I'll invest in that. I've never actually done blocking as a build. I'm not very good about blocking is the problem, because like my instinct is to just smash them until they die, and I just get hit in the process myself. So blocking sort of throws off my rhythm, but we might switch it up. Also, I'm gonna just avoid. I have a habit of just picking up all the ingredients I find, which is fine, but I am not in the mood to get alchemy to 100. I did it once, like legitimately, without like using the enchanting glitch to make your potions really powerful. So that took me far longer than I wanted to. Alchemy is another one of those that takes a long time to level in its normal way, because the way it works is you get more experience for the potion's like price, not necessarily like how many elements it has to it. Like you know, if it has three different reactions or something, that's fine. But if those 3 different reactions only add up to like 50 gold, it's still a useless potion for leveling. So that usually isn't the case. Most potions that have that many reactions have, you know, they're worth quite a bit. But that's how alchemy works, is that more expensive potions add more to your experience. There are a few ingredients that will automatically make your potion worth more. I don't know why, it just happens to be that way. Like if that ingredient works in the potion. The biggest one is Giant's Toe, which will like sometimes double or even triple the price of your potion, and you can get them into the thousands, which will give you a big chunk of experience for alchemy. Another one is River Betty, which is one of the fish that you have to catch like in the rivers and stuff. So you just kind of walk around in the water and you can see them swimming, and you have to catch them that way. But the River Betty's not too hard to find. I mean, it's not the most accessible, and the Giant's Toes are really rare unless you just go around killing giants. So they're not the easiest way to level up because of their rarity, which is probably why they add so much to the stuff. Okay, so this guy here, as long as you don't run up on this guy, he'll kill himself. He just pulls this switch. And then he gets hit by poison darts. You can see that I'm on legendary, so it even took him a minute to die because he has a lot more health. So a good thing on legendary is collect as many of those health potions as you can find, because sometimes you end up having to just use them all at one time when you fight a dragon or something. So this would be a scroll for one of the new spells that they added, that was added with one of the magic mods that I have. The mod all it does is adds a bunch of new spells to the game, and this would be one of them. It also adds scrolls for all of those spells as well. So that's kind of cool, so that you can like find out about ones that you may not be able to use yet. So this is one of them, one with nothing. That one, that's actually a really good spell. I imagine that that's probably a like expert or master level spell that reduces reduces the caster's health to 1. Oh, that kind of sucks. So you'd have to not get hit, but that's an example. They added a ton of new spells to the game, which really helps the versatility of a mage class. And the mod is called Apocalypse mod? Magic mod? Yeah, Apocalypse Spells is the name of the mod, and it adds like, I don't know, 150 or something new spells to the game, which is great. Alright, so this is probably a good place to stop. We'll pick up from here on the next one. Thanks!